Hello and welcome to Herald TV News at 3 with me, Tasleem. In a landmark judgment, the Supreme Court of India on Thursday said that all women, irrespective of their marital status, are entitled to get a safe and legal abortion. The bench, led by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and comprising Justices A.S. Bopanna and J.P. Pardiwala, said the distinction between married and unmarried women for the purposes of Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act is artificial and constitutionally unsustainable, as it perpetuates that only married women indulge in sexual activities.
In a landmark judgment, the Supreme Court of India on Thursday said that all women, irrespective of their marital status, are entitled to get safe and legal abortion. The bench, led by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and comprising Justice A.S. Bopanna and J.P. Paridwala, said distinctions between the married and unmarried women for the purpose of Medical Terminations of Pregnancy MTP Act is artificial and constitutional, unsustainable, as it presages only if the married women indulge in sexual activities. While interpreting the MTP Act and the rules to eliminate discrimination between married and unmarried women for allowing abortion till the 24 weeks of pregnancy, the bench noted the provision in the MTP Act need to be fine-tuned according to the social realities and demands of the time. The bench noted that the present unamended Act of 1971 only took into consideration married women at the time. Last month, while allowing a 25-year-old unmarried woman to terminate her pregnancy of 24 weeks, the Supreme Court had said that there appeared to be no logical reason to allow a married woman or woman to do so under the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971 and the rules framed under it, but denying the same to unmarried women even though the risk is same for both. A story by Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has urged people to check for heart disease, blood pressure and blood sugar after 30 years. Quoting doctors, he said every third person now has either of these three ailments. Even doctors think they are fit and do not check for these ailments, he said. There is need to go to the doctor and check not after 40 or 50 years, but now after 30 years due to increasing deaths due to these ailments, Sawant said. He was speaking at the World Heart Day function at a local hospital.
On the occasion of World Heart Day, Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant urged the people to check for heart disease, blood pressure and blood sugar after 30 years of age. Deaths occur in Goa mostly due to accidents and heart attacks, he opined. Chief Minister also said most people do not go to the doctors for checkup, including those in the medical profession.
मनशाची डेथ कित्या खातीर जाता? एक which is a major loss of blood. Accident जालो, major loss of blood जालो, तेका primary first aid मेळिना जाल्यार. Next, it is again म्हणजे तेका due to all the reasons he get the heart arrest. तो heart attack जाका आमी म्हणटा. Routine जो heart attack येता ताच्या खातीरय जावं शकता. पण आता कार्डियोलॉजिस्टान एक्सप्लेन केले त्या प्रमाणे आमी दर 5 मनीस जर मेजले जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता फॉर फोर्थ वन ना या थर्ड पर्सन्स 5 मनीस लायनीन मेजले जाल्यार तिसऱ्या मनशाक एक तर देर इज एन बीपी, अदरवायज देर इज एन डायबिटीज, अदरवायज हार्ट डिजीज, एनी वन. आमी बसलेले आहा पळय न्ही, भिवन वचपाची गरज ना. परत बसलेले आहा त्यांच्या पैकी आता जर सुरू करीत सुद्धा न्ही की बऱ्याच जाणांक आमकां डायबिटीज मेळटली, ब्लड प्रेशर मेळटलो, नाल्यार एनी खंयचो तरी एक हार्ट रिलेटेड कितें तरी प्रॉब्लेम मेळटलो. आमी सगळे जाण म्हणजे बीइंग इन अ मेडिकल प्रोफेशन आसूनय बी निग्लेक्ट करतात. खूब जाण म्हणजे मेडिकल प्रोफेशनान आसतना सुद्धा निग्लेक्ट करतात. ताका लागून म्हाका दिसता म्हणजे आमी पयलीं म्हणटाले की इट इज पयलीं आफ्टर एवरी 60 एज, ताज्या उपरांत आफ्टर 50, ताज्या उपरांत 40. नाव वी आर फायंडींग द डायबिटीज आनी ब्लड प्रेशर आफ्टर 30. 30 वर्सांचेर सुद्धा आमकां डायबिटीज, ब्लड प्रेशर आनी हार्ट अटॅक येता आसतना दिसपाक लागला. डॉक्टरान दुसरें नायसली एक्सप्लेन केलें म्हणजे बऱ्याच जाणांक दिसता आय एम फिट, म्हाका कांयच जावचें ना. ग्राउंडाचेरूच धांवताच पडून अटॅक येयलो आनी गेलो. इज व्हेरी फिट एट द एज ऑफ 35. म्हणजे रनिंग करता जॉगिंग करता आसतनाच जिमानूच तो जिम ट्रेडमिलाचेर आसतनाच म्हणटा तो अटॅक येयलो आनी गेलो. म्हणटा हांव डेली जिमान वता न्हू म्हणटा तो. आय मीन डेली जिम म्हाका कितें जातलें. बट तो डेली जिमान वता बट ही नेवर गोज टू डॉक्टर टू चेक हिज BP अदरवायज टू चेक हिज शुगर. नेवर गोज. म्हणटा आय एम फिट, आय एम गोईंग इन डेली जिम. त्या खातीर जे डॉक्टरान जे एडवायज केलां म्हाका दिसता नाव एटलिस्ट म्हणजे आफ्टर 30 आमी आमचे रुटीन चॅकअप एटलिस्ट द ब्लड शुगर BP हार्ट डिजीज हेजेर एकदां तरी करपाक जाय, हाची गरज आसा.
Cardiac arrest or heart attack, which was once considered as a disease of old men, now involves younger generation. The causes of heart attack in younger generation are genetical factors, excessive smoking or excessive alcohol intake, or any excessive recreational drug intake, high cholesterol or high BP levels, high stress levels. Usually the person presents with pain in the left side of chest, neck or arm, or they may have associated excessive sweating, breathlessness or choking sensation. There are instances where the person died on the spot with a result of cardiac arrest.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Famed town planner Edgar Ribeiro has submitted written objections to the Goa Land Development and Building Construction Amendment 2022 and said too many amendments lead to a lot of confusion on how land can be used and with what intensity. Describing the way forward, he said, firstly, we have to update the regional plan at least till 2031. And secondly, the department people rather than consultants should drive the plan since they are capable.
Famed town planner Edgar Ribeiro submitted objections to amendments, saying there is a need to update the regional plan 2021. Instead of a top-down approach, town planner Edgar Ribeiro has called for taking stakeholders and Gram Panchayats into confidence. He suggested the incorporation of local area plans which will emerge from the wards of the panchayats and the municipalities.
Making too many amendments to the law has led to a lot of confusion, and particularly how land can be used and at what intensity. It's a very serious issue. So this particular notification has clubbed together so many amendments, and the impression was that it was being pushed through. That was the impression. I don't think people are wrong in that impression. So the agitation against it was massive, as you know. But the most important thing is we have to continue action at two levels. One is the level of really updating the regional plan, because the regional plan is static. It has not gone beyond 21, and on the grounds that if it is yes, still being used, which legally you can use it, but it needs a proper frame. So the time has come for it to extend the frame. All citizens have also proposed that the frame should be up to 2031, but my view is it's a 20-year frame is the accepted norm of the government. So we've already had 81, 2001 is the first plan, 2001 to 2021, which is the current one. So we have to just sort of pass an order that this plan stands extended. The second is who should drive the plan. I don't think this is the consultants should get involved, because most consultants are really project driven. Well, that's understandable, but this is something which the department people should do. Are they competent? According to me, they are competent, because half of them during draft RPG 21 were part of our draft RPG team. As I found, which is extremely important, is what the citizens, through the Grama Sabha, through all the various groups, I said, what is missing? They've hit the nail in the head. Then what is missing are the local area plans. The local area plans are for the wards. These are the electoral wards. We have had elections in 2017, beautifully run elections, where geographically the new areas are available to the citizens without overlaps. We have all the wards of the municipalities available. These have to be identified, and we have to do these plans. So the regional plans are very broad brush plan. It gets updated every 5 years and as and when required. That is because planning is a very flexible exercise. It's a forward exercise.
Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Don Bosco High School Kalangut has issued guidelines to the parents for safety and security of students. Principal Savio Fernandez told Herald TV that there was fear due to different kinds of tourists and rumors about child kidnappings, and hence the school committee decided to issue instructions to be alert and careful. But the letter talks of other safety issues, including being safe on the road, he said.
Don Bosco High School Kalangut has issued guidelines for safety and security of students. The letter issued by the school also cautions students over all types of safety, including traffic safety. Safety of the children is our highest priority, Principal Savio Fernandez Salis told Herald TV.
Usually every year we have certain guidelines for our students and the parents, especially being very close to this coastal area of us. We come across different peculiar kind of people, different kind of tourists. So we are always apprehensive for the safety of our children. And now presently there has been some rumors going on, especially about certain children being, someone trying to maybe kidnap or harm a child. So keeping that in mind, the committee of the school got together and we took a decision that we should once again issue these instructions for the people, for the parents in particular and the children, that they should be alert and very careful. And moreover, if you have seen the letter that I have issued, it is moreover a general instruction, not pertaining only to kidnapping as such, but overall. Even now, when our students they walk on the road, we repeatedly tell them to walk on the right side and not to form groups. Walk in such a way that you keep an eye on the traffic, because you don't know what kind of people are driving on this road, and each and every person who is driving has got different things in their mind going on. Some are either in the in a festive mood. We have like a small talk we give the children of how they should take care of road safety, because always our first and foremost motive in the school is safety of the children along with the education. And keeping that in mind, we thought given the present status of the apprehensiveness of the people around, we said we will just issue a letter to the parents to be very careful.
Prakash Gadekar for Herald TV.
The Ministry of Home Affairs has banned the Popular Front of India and its associate organisation for a period of 5 years. It has been declared as an unlawful organisation. SP South Goa Abhishek Dhania said if its members undertake any activities, action will be taken against them. No arrests have been made in Goa so far, but a sharp vigil will be kept on its members.
The Home Ministry has banned the Popular Front of India for 5 years. No arrests have been made in Goa so far, but a sharp vigil will be kept on its members. Strict action as per law will be taken against them, SP South Goa told media on Wednesday.
Subai basically we have received this notification through WhatsApp and social media, so we are just working out the modalities. अब क्योंकि ये गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का नोटिफिकेशन आ गया है कि ये जो PFI है दैट हैज़ बीन डिक्लेयर्ड एज अनलॉफुल एसोसिएशन, तो अनलॉफुल एसोसिएशन डिक्लेयर करने का मतलब ये है कि दिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन डज नॉट एग्जिस्ट एनी मोर. तो इनके मेंबर्स या कोई भी है अगर वो किसी भी तरह की एक्टिविटी में अब इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, किसी भी तरह मतलब इवन अगर वो फ्लैग लेके कुछ भी एनीथिंग इफ दे आर इन्वॉल्व, विल टेक एक्शन एज पर लॉ.
As of now, no arrest.
As of now, we have not made any arrest, but we are keeping a sharp vigil on the activities of these members as well as sympathizers and associated members. In case if we find that anybody is indulging in any kind of activity, any kind means any kind of activity, we are going to take strict action as per law.
Aditya Bidre for Herald TV.
7 Muslim leaders from Vasco were called to Deputy Collector's office, placed under preventive arrest. They were later released on personal bonds. They were arrested based on apprehensions that they have links to the banned Popular Front of India, Deputy Collector Mormugao told media. The Muslim leaders denied that they were either linked to the PFI or participated in any of their activities.
Muslim leaders from Vasco were placed under preventive arrest for their alleged links to PFI. They were later released on personal bonds. The Muslim leaders denied that they were either linked to the PFI or participated in their activities.
पता नहीं सुबह आए मेरे घर पे मॉर्निंग 9:30 को ऐसा 9:30 और आके 5-6 पुलिस आके मुझे अरेस्ट किए। बोलने के चलो साहब ने बुलाया है। हम आकर के पूछे तो मालूम पड़ा कि आज कुछ PFI को बैन किया गया है। तो उसके थ्रू उन लोगों ने हमसे इंक्वायरी की कि आप PFI को जॉइंट हैं, आप मेंबर हैं, जो भी। हमने क्लियरली बता दिया कि हम कोई PFI से जॉइंट नहीं है, हम कोई PFI के मेंबर भी नहीं है। तो इस शक के बिना पे शायद उन लोगों ने हम पे वो रूटीन इंक्वायरी की और अभी यहाँ पे कलेक्टर ऑफिस में लेकर आए बेल ये करने के लिए। देखते हैं आगे क्या। कलेक्टर साहब ने कहा क्योंकि ऐसे ऐसे गलत चीज़ों में आप मत इन्वॉल्व हो, जो भी है देश के हित में होना चाहिए। ये उनकी तरफ से एक अच्छा मैसेज भी हमको मिला, बस सही है। और हम भी आज तक, आप लोगों ने भी देखा होगा, पूरे गोवा के लोग जानते हैं, हमने आज तक कोई ऐसा गलत काम नहीं किया है जो देश के हित में, देश को हित में ना हो। हमने हमेशा वो काम किया जो देश के हित में है और आज तक जो भी सही लगता है वही काम करते हैं। कभी बुरा काम, गलत काम आज तक कभी हमने किया नहीं। कभी PFI कोई भी चीज़ों में हम लोगों ने इन्वॉल्वमेंट नहीं है।
शाहिद, युअर एडवोकेट, यू रिप्रेझेंटेड देम. किती जाल्ले आयज, कित्याक आपयल्ले सगळ्यांक?
See what has happened now. Yesterday the PFI organization got banned. Okay. So in the morning I got a call from one of my known friend saying that Mr. Riyaz Qadri has been picked up from his house. Okay. So when I went to the police station inquiring about what has happened, why he has been picked up from his home, when I reached there were around 7 people. 7 people, namely, probably I know them, most of them I know. Okay, so that was the case was that they are being suspected that these people are going to create unrest in the society. That's it. Just because of there was a suspicion on them, there is no link, there is nothing. My parties are totally innocent. This is the part and parcel. I don't know what is going on with the police, what pressure they are getting from the government. Those people have targeted my party here. There is just a suspicion. Preventive measures they are taking. That there is a linkage with the PFI. Just because there was a suspicion, they held my parties here.
How many people were caught?
There were around 7 people here. All are respected citizens of Vasco. They have been picked up from their houses. Okay, that was a wrong on part of police station.
हांव सांगूंक सोदता खरें म्हणल्यार आमी आयज पर्यंत ना PFI मेंबर आसा ना तांकां रुपया सुद्दां केन्ना आमी फायनान्स केलें, पूण आयज जे प्रमाणे तांकां जे आयज PFI म्हणटा तें तांकां बॅन केल्लें आसा, त्या साठी तेमी आपोवपा जाय. पूण हांव म्हणटा कोणाक आपोवपा जाय तेमी पळोवपा जाय. नो डावट समज गरजेची आसा जाल्यार समज कोण प्रोटेस्ट करता जाल्यार वेगळी गोश्ट. आमी केन्ना तुमी आमची हिस्ट्री काडून पळयल्या जाल्यार आमी आमच्या देशाक विरोध, गांवचे विरोध, आमचे लोकल हांकां लागून केन्ना आमी अशें करूं ना जाल्यार तेमी चिंतपाक जाय. हें पोवचें पयलीं बाबा कोणाक एरेस्ट करपाचें कोणाक ना. पॉप्युलर फ्रंट मेंबर आसता बाबा तांकां कितें फंडींग कितें करता. आमी आयज 1 रुपया पासून तांकां केन्ना दिल्लो ना. आमी मेंबर. आमी समज हें बॅन जाल्यार बरोबर तेमी कितें चिंतून केलां तें बरोबर केलां आसतलें. पूण तितून अशें आमकां दीसभर आमचो हांगा बेस जालो. हितून एक दुसरी दिशा वयता. बरें म्हणजे आसा थंय कोण आसा ते थंयच उरले. जे कोण अशें इनवॉल्वमेंटान आसता ते उरले. अशें दुसऱ्याक अशें त्रास करप न्हू. आयज आमकां आमी इनोसंट आहा. हांव जाल्यार म्हजे हितून इनोसंट आसा. दुसऱ्याचे आमी उलोवंक शकना. पूण आयज हांव हें म्हणटा की तेमी चिंतून हें करपा जाय. की अशें तुमी हें करचें न्हू, वायलंट जावपाचें न्हू. की बॅन केला म्हणून तुमी, पूण आमकां संबंद ना न्ही. समज हांव मेंबर आसलेलो नाल्यार आसलेलो जाल्यार तुमी म्हाका हें करता म्हणून करूं शकता. तितून आमी मेंबर ना. तेमी पयलीं पळोवपा जाय की बाबा कोण हितून मेंबर ना, कोण हितून
आपयले की तुमकां पुलीस घेवन आयले?
ना, म्हाका आपयले.
ते थोडे जाण म्हणटा तांकां पुलीस घेवन आयले.
हय, तांकां तेंचे खबर ना. म्हाका आपयले तेमी की फायन. पूण म्हाका दिसता की हांव जाल्यार इनोसंट आयलो. हांवें केन्नाच असले हितून केन्ना आमी पार्टिसिपेट जावंक ना. हांवें समज आतां ते म्हणटा की देशाचे विरुद्ध काम करतात असले थोडे ऑर्गनायझेशन तितून आमी जाणा केन्ना पार्टिसिपेट जावना आनी आमी तसल्याक केन्ना आमी लागीं करयना. इफेक्ट अशें कांय ना. तेमी आतां म्हणलां की अशी बाबा कितें आज तेमी बॅन केला म्हणून फाल्यां समज रस्त्याचेर तुमी हें करत कित्याक बॅन केला बी म्हणून क्वेश्चन रेज करत पूण तेमी आमच्या लागीं ते बरोवन घेतला. आमी तशें केन्ना आमी केलां
अरेस्ट कित्याक केलें?
There is no such serious issue as such. When they have been produced before me on the apprehension. Only an apprehension. There is nothing adversely reported against them. And as a precaution, we have released them on a personal bond. And accordingly, I will conduct the inquiry, or I may give a direction to the police also after conducting an inquiry that something is suspicious against them. Nothing more. At this point, I cannot say anything.
What is the issue actually?
See, you are aware that then the Gazette has been published by the Ministry of Home Affairs regarding the PFI activities or the antisocial elements or the spread of the various activities which are being illegally being done by them. In that connection only, this is being as a preventive measure. The police are doing all these inquiries in the present matter. Nothing else.
Yeah, thank you.
We don't have anything serious on it.
Nothing serious here. No
Yes,
PFI
yes.
linkage.
No linkage as such. I have found anything on it.
Okay, sir. Yes, thank you.
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Locals from Shioli have raised their voice over the bad roads in Shioli, especially near the Holy Cross School. Locals allege that roads in Shioli, especially near the schools, are full of potholes, and several accidents have also been reported due to the bad condition of the roads. Watch.
Once again, the roads from Seolim are back in the headlines. Now, the locals from Seolim have raised their voice over the bad roads in Seolim, especially near the Holy Cross School. Locals have alleged that the roads in Seolim, especially near the school, are filled with potholes and several accidents have been reported.
नमस्कार, माझे नाव विराज. आता आम्ही होली क्रॉस स्कुला कडेन आसा आनी हो मदलो रस्तो जो वांयगणांसून वयता. एक सांगा म्हटल्यार पेडनेम तालुक्यांतल्यान सगळे जे कामाक वयता पळय तो होच रस्तो यूज करता. प्लस शिवोलचे कोण आहा ते होच रस्तो यूज करता कळ्ळें तुका. आनी सकाळच्या ह्या रस्त्याक इतलें ट्रॅफीक आसता की एक्सिडंट हांगा जातात. कारण की हे सगळे वणके बी पडल्या पळय. सकाळी आतां टायम जाला 11:15 सकाळची कळ्ळें तुका. 1 वर पयलीं ऑलरेडी एकले बायले उखलून गेल्ले पडलेली ती हांगा वणकेच वाटयता पडली. ताका व्हरोन हॉस्पिटलान व्हरोन आतां घरा वयता म्हणून आनी एक एक्सिडंट हांगा परत कळ्ळें तुका. आतां परत ह्या भुरग्याक व्हेला हॉस्पिटलान. दिसाक आतां 2 तर हांगा एक्सिडंट असो घडत रावत जाल्यार ऑथॉरिटीन कितें करूंक जाय. मातशें कोण आहा पळय कन्सर्न ऑथॉरिटी तेणें हें मातशें वणके तरी भरूंक जाय. हॉट मिक्सिंग हें करिना ते करीत ना. एटलीस्ट वणके तरी भरा, लोक पडचे ना. जीव गेल्या उपरांत मागीर वणको भरून तो कोणाक कपलार घालपाक कोणाच्या पयलींच वणके भरूंक जाय न्हू. कोणाचो जीव वयच्या पयलीं ऑलरेडी 2 जाणांक उखल्ले आयज. हे कितले जाता आसतले एक्सिडंट. आतां आयज हांवेंनूच 2 जाणांक हेल्प केलो हांगा. सो मागता की कोण कन्सर्न ऑथॉरिटी आहा तेंच्यांनी हो मातशें रोडाचे कितें आहा ते वणके तरी भरचे नाल्यार हॉट मिक्सिंग तरी करचो म्हणून.
फाटींच इलेक्शनाच्या पयलीं हांगा थोडो स्ट्रेच आसलो तो हॉट मिक्सिंग केल्लो तेंच्यांनी. पूण परत हाडलो तो तेंचे आतां ते वणगे पडलेलो आहा. सो कामा बद्दल तेंचे कशें तुका दिसता?
काम तशें बरें जायना. हें जाल्लेच आहा न्हू. हें पळयतात तुमी कळ्ळें तुका. हे कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर पळय कोण करता न्हू तेंचे कडल्यान बरोवन घेवंक जाय. हो हॉट मिक्सिंग केला पळय तो 3 म्हयन्यान गेलो तर जाल्यार तुज्या खर्चान तुवें करूंक जाय म्हणून. जाल्यारूच ती कामां सारकी जातली नाल्यार कांय जावचें ना. कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर हे रस्तो करता पळय तो करतात त्या खातीर परत ताका कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट मेळनाका, परत पयशे गावनाका कळ्ळें तुका. तशें हें सगळें कामां ही अशीच आहा. सो काम करून घेताना तेव्हा खरेंच त्या स्टँडर्डाक मॅच जाता काय अशें काम करून घेवंक जाय तें. नाजाल्यार हें काम करून 2-2, 3-3 म्हयन्यांनी परत वणके पडोन आनी परत लोक पडोन मरोन कांय फायदो जायना.
This is Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
Advocate General Devidas Pangam stated that the rule of the secret ballot will be followed for the election of chairpersons of municipal councils. The High Court also disposed of the petition pleading to decide whether presiding officers have the choice to decide on the removal of municipal chairpersons through the secret ballot or by show of hands. The court was resolving a petition filed by ex-Margaon chairperson Ghanshyam Shirodkar.
Advocate General Devidas Pangam stated that the rule of the secret ballot will be followed for the election of chairpersons of municipal councils. The High Court also disposed of the petition pleading to decide whether the presiding officers have the choice to decide on the removal of municipal chairpersons through the secret ballot or by show of hands. The court was resolving a petition filed by ex-Margaon chairperson Ghanshyam Shirodkar. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommaiah wants a Kannada Bhavan in Goa. He has written to Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant requesting him to provide at least 1 to 2 acres of government land for the construction of Kannada Bhavan in Goa. Bommaiah said that Karnataka government has taken steps to promote Konkani language and literature and has also sanctioned ₹3 crore for construction of Konkani Academy at Mangaluru.
Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommaiah wants a Kannada Bhavan in Goa. He has requested the Goa CM to provide at least 1 to 2 acres of government land for the purpose. Bommaiah said he has sanctioned ₹3 crore for construction of a Konkani Academy at Mangaluru. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Host Don Bosco Fatoda used a bit start to get the better of Kamikaze Saligaon 50-32 and moved into the final of the Goa Junior Under-18 State Basketball Championship Cup at Don Bosco Oratory Fatoda Basketball Court on Wednesday. DBO Fatoda played stellar defense to keep a constant lead. Zach with 20 points and Nilesh with 14 points excelled for the winning team, while Jason scored 12 points for the Saligaon team.
Host Don Bosco Fatoda used a bit star to get the better of Kamikaze Saligaon 50-32 and moved into the finals of the Goa Junior Under-18 State Basketball Championship Cup at Don Bosco Oratory Fatoda Basketball Court. DBO Fatoda played stellar defense to keep a constant lead. Has of the scored about 20 and Nilesh with 14 excelled the winning team, while Jason scored about 12 for the Saligaon team. In the girls semi-final, Sharda Mandir dashing themselves defeated Saligaon hoopsters by 31-17. Sara with 12 led the way to the dashing themselves, while Dia with 4 points fought alone battles for the Saligaon team.
Give the screen.
Zinastia Norona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.